folks. Wow, the mystery package has arrived. This is what we bought when we went to the Bath show up in Shepton Mallet, the Motor and Campervan show. Right, we bought ourselves a little present, so let's see what it is. We've been wanting one for a while now. Ta-da! So, here it is. This is the Garmin Tourer 3. Alright, it's not been out very long. It's been made in collaboration with the what's that say? With the AVTEX, is it? AVTEX? AVTEX and Garmin, and that's the Caravan and Motorhome Club. Okay, so it's a GPS SatNav. Okay, with special features in it that help you basically you don't go down roads that are too small for your van. So let's see what's in the box. Okay, so what have we got? So this is the Garmin, very well packed. There's the on and off button in the back there. That's the mount. Okay, so let's leave that there. See what else we've got. Manual. Okay, which we probably won't read. So we've got all the, this is the charger and the lead, and we've got this suction cup mount as well. Okay, the board, yeah, fits into there, lovely jubbly. Okay, and then we have this. So I don't know what that is, to be fair. It looks like another mount with a sticky pad on it. Could be for that, we don't know. Oh. Okay, so let's have a quick gander at this. Got the protective packaging on it to protect the screen. So taking the protective screen off. Yeah, looks lovely. What size is the screen? I think it's a 7-inch screen. Built-in Wi-Fi, voice activated, hands-free calling, camper routing and warning, elevation profile. Okay, I'm sure that's a yes. That's a 6.95 inch screen, so that'd be fantastic. Well, big enough, much better than using your phone, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see if they've left us any battery in it. Press the on button. Yes. Comes alive. Just charging up. Uploading. Let's put that down there for a sec. Okay, let's look at these the mounts. That's a suction cap. Definitely for your windscreen. Not sure what that one is. I think that clips on the back of the Garmin. I think that goes in here. Yep. Yep. So push that in like that. It turns right around. Okay, so that's that. That goes here. Right. Okay. So the quick settings. So we're in the UK. Press OK. Welcome to Garmin. This is the user license agreement and all the terms and conditions. I just normally set all. Okay, so connect to the Garmin device, mobile app to access Tourer 3 device. Connect now. That's on my Garmin Connect. I've got that on my pad in the house, so we'll do that later. Okay, so it's asking me to put the Wi-Fi connection in, so I'll just do that a second. Alright, so I've connected to the Wi-Fi in the house. and it's probably going to want to do an update, but let's see what it does. Okay, what's my email address next? Okay, so I'll put my email address in. Now it's asking for offers and promotions. Say yes to that this time. Continue. There's a warning. I agree to it. All the normal setup stuff. Right, okay, so this is the bit we want to get to. So it's asking you here what you're driving. Alright, so we're going to do a motorhome with a maximum height. So let's see, what do you want it in, what units do we want? Meters, I think. We know our meters. So that's, I think it's 2.72, 73. Yeah. Man, I know all I do. Okay, next, and the width. I think that's 2.6. Total length. Well, we're including the bike rack, so I'm going to say 6.5, but that would be safe. Okay. And then the total weight, 3.5. So your vehicle's dry weight is used for speed limits in the UK. Dry weight is your vehicle's weight without passengers, cargo and liquids. So it's up to 3.05 or greater than 3.05. So we've got a try at 3.5 total weight, dry weight. Okay, interesting. I'm going to say greater for safety. Right, so the heavier you are, the more speed restrictions you would be, I would suggest. So we'll go for that for safety. So I can't remember. To navigate around the environmental zones, tell us about your vehicle. Okay, it's a diesel. Year of manufacture. Euro 6. Okay, emission badges. Have we got any emission badges? Don't think we have. Next. Alright, so this is everything we've said about her. Indy, that is. Alright, what's this one say? What's this spanner for? Okay, that's for adjustment, so we don't need that. You could set up for your car, and I think you can add different vehicles as well. So if you had a car, you know, 2 cars, and you could put your whole garage in here really. Okay, so selecting the motorhome. Right, so what was good about this one for us, because of the collaboration on with the Caravan and Motorhome Club, okay, all of the campsites are supposedly in the already preloaded onto the machine, so that's really handy. Okay, so it can tell you about the weather, route planner, trendy places, favourites, tracks. Yes, there you go. So, okay, so is the warning sign on here? Right, okay, so as I said, you know, we need to do an update, as you'll do with all new devices, so we'll have to do an update. Okay, so we'll do that next time. Alright, that's all for now, and we'll give you a fuller review when we get on the road. You gonna give me an action then? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Go. Hi folks. Right, so we're going to continue on with our review of the AVTEX TOURER 3. Just looking at the setup, and we're going to give it a trial today. Okay, so regarding the settings, so it's updated, right? You need Wi-Fi to do that. Okay, but we updated that. Okay, so then we looked at the vehicle profile, and here, if you remember, we entered in the length and the width, the dimensions of vehicle. I changed the total weight to 3.5 tons, and the dry weight was up to 3.05 tons, because before I had it greater, so I've adjusted that back to what it should be. Okay, then we'll talk about the map, the vehicle icon. So I've chosen, there's lots of things you can choose. I think the closest to our vehicle really is well, you could have gone with that, but that's too big. So I've gone with this van here, which is more realistic. Okay, so we'll put in Norfolk Map detail, so as much detail as we can get is a good starting point. The theme, United Kingdom, map layers, so upperhead places, trendy places, campsites, yep, so we'll leave those in. Next stop confirmation ticked, auto zoom ticked, my maps, so I know that it's got European maps and world maps on this, so that's fine. Navigation preferences, so without getting into too much detail, so we've got avoidances, okay, so ticked to avoid having to do U-turns. You can avoid motorways and tolls, etc, etc. We've ticked a couple, some of them are pre-ticked. Okay. Environmental zones, just put in your information and it will avoid any zones. What else we got? Owner's manual, bird's eye view, track, backtracks, phone, so we've got the phone, I've connected my phone to it, okay, marks mobile, so it'll pick up messages and also it'll ring through here and you can accept it by touching this screen, which is quite good. The weather, if you connect it to your phone, it picks up what the weather is, which is pretty good as well, can be handy. Weather radar and traffic, so that'll give you some traffic warnings. Route planner for notifications you get from your phone. Okay, so enough of that. So what we're really excited to try today is the campsite app, all right, and the route planner. So we are going to go to, I'm going to create a route, and start location is where I am now. Select, and then we're going to add a destination. So we're going to put in, we're going to go to Kingsley service station on the A30. There we are, it's found it. Okay, so we'll select, next, calculating route. Okay, so it's saying 7.4 miles, 9 minutes. Okay, so we'll set off and we'll show you some footage as we go. This is how we've configured the mounting for the moment. Before we had our mounting on here, but there's a couple of ways to do it. This way I think it's pretty good. That's quite secure there, yeah, amply secure. So if we don't get irritated by having this up, we could leave it there, or we had the other device, which we've worked out what this is. This one here. So basically that would stick to here and provide a flat, clean surface, and then the sucker from the mount would stick on that, because it does struggle to stick on this bumpy surface. So that would be another option. But before I do that, I'm going to see how this works. It feels quite secure, to be fair, you know. So we'll give that a go, and then basically that snaps in there like that. And the lead goes into the cigarette lighter, and we're away. Let's give it a road test to Fraddon.
Proceed to highlighted route.
What's really helpful as well is when she talks to you and tells you how to make a turn and everything, and then you get plenty of notice. That's typical of a SatNav, to be fair, and I've been used to not having that. So for her to actually tell us where to turn is quite good. So anyway, let's give it a test.
Turn left, then turn right. Turn right, then enter roundabout. At roundabout, take first exit.
speeds on there. Yeah, which is really useful. And I've set it up so that to beep at me if I'm approaching a speed limit, it tells me to slow down or to be careful.
At roundabout, take second exit.
So I've set it up to be the vehicle to be pointing north, or rather the map to be north up. Actually, I don't like that, so I want to change the settings
Continue en route.
of the map to always point the vehicle upwards, irrespective of the orientation of map. So I need to change that.
Turn left, then turn left. Arriving at destination.
Hi again, folks. I don't know if you can see that. So actually I've had a change of mind. I've put that flap down. Now I've stuck the disc there instead, which is really secure. It doesn't look too untidy, to be fair. So what I'm going to do now is mount the SatNav here, and that's a real firm fix now. Much better. Yep, happy with that. Up here there's a phone button. Let's click on that. Right, let's go on the phone book. There she is, Amanda. No answer, typical. Another test we're going to do is we're going to check the campsites, and we're going to pick one. There's several there coming up. Some of them are quite close though. Several quite close. Perhaps White Acres. Yeah, we'll pick White Acres. So click on number 4, and we'll go. Okay.
Take first exit.
Problem there. This all seems to work very well. Still one more challenge to do though. I don't know if we'll be able to do that today, and is that if it avoids going down a road that's too narrow. So we need to try and do a test for that. But probably have to do that another day.
Arriving at destination on right.
Okay, so I don't know if you can read that, folks, but there, Garmin is telling us that it doesn't have all the data for this road. Now the road is pretty narrow, to be fair. I chose it at random. So if that's going to be a theme of the device, that it hasn't got the data to tell us whether it's appropriate road or not for the vehicle, when it isn't sure, then that doesn't bode well. But we'll see. We'll see. We have to reverse up here. We're in trouble. I'm telling you. We're in a clutch out. Nothing's coming. Let's get through here quick then. We're around the Transcar. So we're just driving along now, just with the map, and what's come up is interesting. Is these motorhome and caravan sites, and it also brings up is it the ECI, ACSI campsites as well. device is going to take us there. So isn't that clever?
Turn left. Arriving at destination on left.
Is that it there?
Oh, the sign's there. Isn't it? There you go. You can see it over there.
Yep. Trendy places. We normally call them places of interest, but they call them trendy places. But there's a flow rider there nearby, fun parks, Screech Owl Sanctuary, Winners Perk, what was that, Cornish Birds of Prey. Very good. Very good, and they've got the TripAdvisor as well, which is really handy. For now, anyway, I'm really quite pleased with the Garmin device. It's going to be really handy. Much better than trying to use your phone, to be fair, Google phone. So altogether, I'm really pleased. We shouldn't get lost, so that's one thing. But yeah, big thumbs up. If you enjoyed this review, give us a big thumbs up, ring the bell, and subscribe. And I promise that we'll follow up with some more information about it as we test it in our future travels. Alright, anyway, leave a comment at the bottom